needs another negate. No negate, no game. Oh, woof, woof. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time to check out Hello Good Game. If it's your first time tuning in, make sure to subscribe to the channel for your chance to win up to 500,000 gems. After you're done watching this video, of course, go to the channel and search up gem giveaway, and then you can authorize yourself all of those details. Let's get right into it though. Today we are playing Temur Clover. Yesterday we checked out mono white aggro, and this deck is disgusting, you guys. I went from Diamond 3 into Mythic 95% in like 1 hour in one stream on my Twitch channel, which we are live on every morning, 6 a.m. PST. Remember, you can subscribe there as well to win yourselves a Samsung Chromebook. So that's pretty cool. But as broken as that deck was, I think this deck might be more broken. It might be a little bit less consistent because it's 3 colors instead of 1. So you're really relying on those draw hands being where you want them, and knowing when to mulligan, knowing when not to mulligan, right? And just trying to play it out. But let's get right into the deck list. This is Temur Clover. So we're relying on Lucky Clover and Edgewall Innkeeper as our main engine here. These cards are amazing. They're broken. They must be removed. Lucky Clover might be worse than Witch's Oven. I think it's just a little bit underutilized right now, but with this deck being published, people are really going to catch on and start abusing it. So we have 4 Edgewall Innkeepers. Whenever you cast a creature spell that has an adventure, draw a card. So whenever we cast our Lovestruck Beast for 3, our Fae of Wishes for 2, we're going to get to draw a card. We have Fae of Wishes. She costs 2. It's a 1/4 flyer. It's got flying. You can pay 2, discard 2 cards, return it from the field to your hand, which is quite nice sometimes if you've got extra land to discard. And then the sorcery ability, the reason why you'd want to return it back to your hand, you may choose a non-creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So you're getting to dig into your sideboard, which is really good. And we've been playing this in Best of 1. So in Best of 1, when you have access to your sideboard and your opponent doesn't, it's just an inherent advantage. They have 15 less cards than you, and you get to pick from those cards one by one what is best for that situation, right? So that's really great. And of course, Lucky Clover for 2. Whenever you cast an adventure spell, instance, or sorcery, copy it. You may choose new targets for that copy, which is great. So with Lucky Clover out, we could pull multiple cards from our sideboard with our Fae of Wishes, which is great. We could return multiple targets or permanents to their owner's hand. We could do multiple shocks. We can make multiple tokens. So there's a lot of really good value there. And of course, Beanstalk Giant, we could pull multiple lands. And if you have 2 Lucky Clovers on the field, Beanstalk Giant's sorcery is free, you guys. You're just ramping for free. That's incredible because it's going to copy twice, so it costs 3. You'll get 3 lands. So that is absolutely amazing. We do have Escape to the Wilds as well that we didn't talk about. Exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may play exiled cards this way until end of your next turn, and then you get to play an additional land this turn, which is kind of cool. It helps our ramping out. Then Embercleave, Double Strike, Trample, and the Great Henge, +1/+1 counter, draw card, and gain 2 life, +2 mana, broken. So normally your draw hand, you want Lucky Clover. That is the first and foremost thing you're looking for, but you also want your Edgewall Innkeeper. There's only really one time you want to play your Edgewall Innkeeper on turn 1 though. This is a card you want to play normally on turn 3. The only time you play it first is if you're looking for the draw engine and you have a Fae of Wishes in hand for turn 2, because they're going to remove Edgewall Innkeeper immediately. So you want to play him turn 1, play Fae of Wishes turn 2, you get the draw for that, so you're kind of rolling, right? If you don't have Fae of Wishes, hold your Edgewall Innkeeper, don't play him, just go in, play your Lucky Clover, right? So you get a Lucky Clover out, and then you play, because Lucky Clover is 2, on your 3rd turn you'll have 3 mana. You play your Beanstalk Giant, which brings in a new forest for you, and then you play your Edgewall Innkeeper on the end of turn 3 with the land from your Beanstalk Giant. And then on turn 4, you can drop one of these 3 creatures or something else, because we would have ramped into 6 land by then as well. So we can really play anything at that point. So that is the ideal line of play, is Lucky Clover on turn 2, into our Beanstalk Giant on turn 3 with our Edgewall Innkeeper, and then from there we just apply pressure and execute more value than we can on our opponent. We do have Fae of Wishes, like I said, to get into our sideboard. So let's look at our sideboard. We have 3 Aether Gusts, Choose target spell or permanent that's red or green. Its owner puts it on the top of their library or bottom. They get to pick, right? Fling. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Fling deals damage equal to the sacrifice creature's power to any target. When we're playing Beanstalk Giants as 9/9s, 11/11s, that's the majority of the damage we need to do, right? We have Kenner's Transformation, enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, which is great. Then enchanted creature loses all abilities, is a green elk with base and toughness to 3/3. Return to nature, destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, exile card from graveyard. We're using this for the first two, the artifacts and enchantments. We're taking out fires, we're taking out ovens, we're taking out other lucky clovers, right? We have Sorcerer's Spyglass. This is nice to slap on a Nissa, to be honest. As Sorcerer's Spyglass enters the battlefield, look at an opponent's hand, then choose any card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen card name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities, so no loyalty abilities if we put this on a Planeswalker. Pulse of Mirza, return target card, creature or land from your graveyard to the owner's hand, and then you're going to gain 6 life. This is kind of nice to bring back another Eddie, maybe another Lovestruck Beast if we need it, or Fae of Wishes, Brazen Borrower, really anything that we need. Even Bonecrusher Giant, say we have our opponent down in life and he's got a few life left, we can grab our Bonecrusher Giant with this as well. We have Once and Future, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Put up to one other target card from your graveyard on top of your library, exile Once and Future. If it's adamant, if at least 3 green mana was spent to cast this spell, instead return those cards to your hand and exile Once and Future. So you're taking 2 cards from your graveyard, one goes on the top of your library, the other goes into your hand. If you cast 3 green to use it, both of them come into your hand, right? Another Escape to the Wilds, just to get us ramping and going. We have a Chandra for control matches. The spell can't be countered. +2, each opponent gets an emblem with deals 1 damage to them at the beginning of the turn. -3 deals 3 damage to all non-elementals. -X, it will deal X damage to target creature or planeswalker. Embercleave, if we don't get it, again. Great Henge again, if we don't get it. Expansion/Explosion, if we just want to finish it the old-fashioned way. And then Mass Manipulation, if we want to take his creatures and wild on them that way. Mass Manipulation I don't really use a lot because it costs so much mana, but if you're fully ramped and they're controlling you, this could be the answer to get through, take his planeswalkers away from them, right? So that's the deck. Like I said, this deck it's broken. It's a lot of rares though. It's like 30-some rares, so pretty expensive, not really attainable to the new player. But if you are like myself and whiling out on these top tier decks, make this one. It's so much fun, you guys. You're going to be able to compete in Mythic with this, no problem. With that all being said, thanks for checking out this deck tech. I really appreciate it. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, make sure to subscribe to our Twitch and our YouTube channel for the giveaways. You can also check us out every morning, 6 a.m. PST. And yeah, just hit the bell and then you're going to be notified for our videos when they come live on YouTube as well. You can also join the Discord. Links down below there if you want to get a little bit more in depth to the community, etc. We just finished our Eggnog Bowl. It was a brawl tournament. We're going to hold a brawl tournament every month where we're giving away a mastery pass. So if you're interested in that, definitely jump in the Discord. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy today's footage. Thank you all so much for the support. Our videos have been blowing up lately. I can't say how much I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to watch these videos. And the fact that you're finding value in them too is even more rewarding for myself. So thank you so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. All right, so we're looking for an opening hand. Lucky Clover, perfect. Arcleave's kind of like a later game, but Lucky Clover is what's truly important to us. We're missing an island as well. Oh, never mind. There it is. We can start it out slow. Into our Clover. We can kill the gargoyle, which is quite nice. I'm gonna take it slow here. Beanstalk totally stay. Go ahead. Pull the counter because we do want to smash him with it. And it still copies, but it sends our card to the graveyard. That's crazy. Gets our Beanstalk Giant. Down to 3 cards. He could draw here, obviously, if he wants. Playing our lands, so we can pay the quench cost if we need. And then we're just going to smash this with our bone. Got Sinister Sabotage. Good for him. Still going to do damage, but we get to copy it to a new target. So we're going to hit that Spectral Sailor up this time. Still get at least some base value out. Down to 1 card. Obviously, he does have the draw engine there. This is pretty weird. We'll just go for it because it's going to copy and the Clover's worth it anyways. Opting, so that's not a counter. Opt to the bottom. And what did he get? Not what he needed. Grab that Thompson. Why not? Put a second island down as well. Gonna be really powerful for us. This is our opponent's turn. He bounces our Clover. Fine. And we lose an Eddie. Also fine, to be honest. It's not the worst. Rather an adventure card here. Play our Clover. Oh, pro move. Pro move. 1, 2, 5, 6 won't be enough. So we're just gonna ramp again. Really should have saved that negate for my Ember. I want to be that guy. Play. No attacks. We know that all he's holding is a Borrower. Grabs a Giant, which is pretty cool. Hits us for 4. Fine. Alright. Henge is really cool as well. Let's play our Beanstalk Giant. Actually play our Henge. That's really cool. Gain us life. Get us through to the end of the match. Just allowing us to ramp further. I don't think he's got 15 damage on the board. Then again, we do need 2 turns. So he probably does have us. Ouch. Well, the Brazen Borrower certainly helps. We get the double draw. Plus 2 life. Fae of Wishes is really good because it's a blocker for us as well. We're just going to play that organically. Can bounce and play it. Stop on his turn. We can actually attack. You never know. It might be what makes the difference later on. We've definitely got our backs against the wall here. down to 5. Takes the scry. He really needs a counterspell. I might actually... I wish it would have stopped for us. He's tossing out Yangling. We're gonna lose flying, which is ridiculous. Bounces Gargoyle, so we can attack. Resolve.
Even a light.
And take flying from my Fae. Fine. Let's play our Borrower now. You get the draw. Another Eddie. Only doing 4 damage here. Still have 1. This is still a match somehow. Yeah. Check this out, guys. I almost don't want to do it to him. 14-14 Embercleave with 1 life left. That's hilarious. He needs another negate. No negate, no game. Oh, woof, woof. Okay, Lucky Clover, Edgewall Innkeeper. Oh, that's good. We have nothing to play on top of them, but that's really good. Let's go slow. Our Edgewall Innkeeper, if you play it too early, it's just sitting duck, if you will, right? You want to get some value out of that at the very least. One's going for the mill, tosses 4 lands. God bless. That's amazing. That's so good. Seeing as we have 4 lands in our hand to start with. That would have been an awful draw. Oh my god. Thank you so much, that Mere Folksy. Ground Secrets. So really gonna try to mill us, hey? We're gonna play our Stomping Ground here. Another Lucky Clover. We're gonna have so many lands, it's not even gonna... He really needs to hold up a counter. Toss another Clover in. Counters it, we play our Eddie. 2 Clovers is plenty. 3 is too many. Right, so we're seeing the counter. Gets rid of a couple key creatures for us, though. A couple more of them. Get Eddie on the field. And it all comes down to this next turn. Our draw, and whether or not he counters us or not. And Eddie. Ooh, there's a good card. There's a good card. A Great Henge. And an Escape to the Wilds. We're okay, though. We should get some blockers out, potentially. Doesn't. Well, it's still going to copy twice, so we're still getting some inherent value out of it, even if he does counter. I mean, yes, it sucks because we don't get to play our creature later on. But we still get an excessive amount. He's really doing a decent job at milling us. And we're kind of a speed deck as well, where we really go through our deck quite quickly. That's helping him out quite a bit. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 land. Really, all we need is to work out these counter spells. Beast would have been nice to get. Fae of Wishes would have been nice to get. Is that 4 Faes? 1, 2, 3. 3 Faes are gone. We've almost lost access to our sideboard. There goes our Temur Clover. Lands. There's only one more to grab, so that's pretty funny. We should have just played them organically, probably, on us. Oops. The misplay that cost us the game. We're still at 17. There goes our Embercleave, which was our ticket home. One more Fae of Wishes. 9 cards left in our deck. Let's give our opponent very good nice. Here's his Jace. He's going to mill us further. Good game. We're going to let him do it. He never gets this, you guys. We absolutely have to let him. Good for him. Milling people in Mythic. This is just a standard Drown Secrets Jace Wielder of Mysteries mill deck. Like, there's nothing special here. And he has executed it to perfection. Absolutely amazing. Obviously, we didn't help him at all because we were a draw deck as well. But that is game. Whoa. The fact that we got milled out is absolutely embarrassing. I'm pretty ashamed of it, and hopefully we can redeem ourselves here. I'm not even going to touch the mulligan. We've had nothing but bad luck with that today. I have an Edgewall Innkeeper. Good enough for me. We do find ourselves in the rare occasion of playing our Edgewall Innkeeper turn 1. Because we can play our Fae of Wishes on turn 2. Now this is the only time it's acceptable to play Edgewall Innkeeper on turn 1. He is the white aggro deck that we played yesterday. Now in the beginning of this video I talked about that. If you've not watched that video yet, go ahead and check it out. It's absolutely exploding. I don't know what kind of algorithm caught this thing. But it's great. It's doing as good on YouTube as it performs in MTG Arena. I climbed from Diamond 3 to Mythic in 1 hour with it. That's how good it is. I do not run Tithy Taker though, so that's unique. We're gonna really spread this value wide. Our 4th land we do need. We're playing into our cleave here, right? That's the game plan. We can have the single attack go in. Another Law Rune Enforcer, which is actually quite tricky. He could save this and really screw up my Embercleave. Let's go ahead and do a double draw with our Lovestruck Beast. Get that big 5/5 body on the field. Right, we're going to need to put more big bodies than he has answers. Toss in our Scry land. Always playing our land as late as possible, unless we're facing a counter deck that's running Quenches and Mystical. Right? Bonecrusher Giant is absolutely amazing in this matchup. Let's get that second damage in, right? Banner, +1 on everything. Still at 16. No blocks. This is really the only turn he's going to get through like that. We're just gonna go for it, I think. One, two, three, four, five, six. Tossing in our Embercleave now. Ooh! We're talking 6/6 trample double strike. That's gonna hurt. So we used our Edgewall Innkeeper with our Fae of Wishes as a creature to accelerate that early game draw and get into those key components. He's got good damage. And obviously we can just throw up blockers, right? It's fine, taking 3 damage only. Still at 9. Using 1/1. Okay, no. He should save that 2 mana to tap our Lovestruck Beast, but that's on him. He can do whatever he wants. Oh, he's got 3 mana actually. We're gonna go Lucky Clover. Bonecrusher Giant. Doubling down on one of his. Right, just getting that off the field. Oops. Oops. We meant to do them to different ones. We're gonna pay life and take the draw down to 7. I know, not typical. We can block with our Edgewall Innkeepers at this point. We've got so much value that we're gonna be okay. Venerated Loxodon's quite nice. Down to 6. Needs to keep 1 Enforcer back. Not gonna work. Take the double draw. Going wider than he can at this point. Some chump blockers. Wait. Oh. Oh, but we don't have the right land, unfortunately. Toss the good old cleave on our other friend here. No attacks. We're still straight chilling. Still straight chilling. I think we basically got this wrapped up. Our opponent is in top 1000 as well. Take some damage there. Let's get another creature on the field. We've got plenty of blockers. A little heavy on the land, let's be honest. I'm gonna play our Lovestruck Beast first for the double draw. Hopefully we get another Clover. No such luck. Force can come in. Let's stomp his giant killer. Oh, we could have just killed him. Ha! We better start berating him, just so he knows that we beat him. We're not even paying attention. We're just having so much fun playing the deck. We did 2 there. Let's do another 2 here. Didn't even realize we could have ended the match on him already. Good times we have. So he's fully tapped. We'll just go ahead and end it anyways. For 4 up top. Well, this deck has so much wiggle room, you guys. It's not even funny. We just took down top 1,000, like without struggling, without paying attention. That's how good this deck is. This is as good or better than the mono white deck that I showcased yesterday. If you've not seen that yet, go ahead and check that out. Just an absolute tank of deck, like I said, from Diamond 3 to Mythic in less than an hour. But this Temur Clover deck is impressive. It puts out, there is so much value here, you guys. It's unlikely to lose, and I think when you are going to lose, it might actually be more often than not to some sort of mill type deck, because you just fly through your deck so quickly. You're pulling out double draws, triple draws, like it's aggressive. So with that all being said, make sure to check us out every morning live on Twitch, 6 a.m. PST. We play really whatever. We do brawl with whoever's online with us, standard, brew new decks, all of the good shenanigans, just engaging with the community organically. And then we're also publishing YouTube content every day, so make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for all of the newest and latest. If you subscribe to our Twitch channel, we're giving away a Samsung Chromebook. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, we are giving away 500,000 gems. So you're going to have to dig around for the description videos to learn more about that. You could probably just search it if you want to do that onto the YouTube channel. With that all being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'm really looking forward to 2020 and growing and playing Magic every single day with you guys. So thanks again for watching. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all tomorrow.